Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona. I am Steve, and thank you very much for being here. We are live from the Ironwood Forest National Monument here in southern Arizona, and I'm happy you're here spending an hour with me on your Monday morning. Thank you very much. Let's see who's here. We have Belisa Chubby popped in early this morning. Good morning, good morning. Small Town Tourist is here. Good morning, good morning. Aisha's Vlogs is here. Thanks for joining us. We have Gracie and Jacques Adventures. Good morning, she says. She is coming to us live from Quartzsite, Arizona. And we hope to meet up with her up there when we get up there. Let's see who else we have. We have Ava Potterfield is here. Good morning. Thanks for the shout out this morning, Ava. So if you don't know Ava Potterfield and Friends, she does live streams in the morning, a coffee chat, always fun. And she also has a couple other channels, Doug and Ava's Place. They play music on Thursday night. Ava's Mediations. She does moonshots with very relaxing music and sometimes river video of the local river in her area. And she also has a paranormal channel. So if you don't know Ava Potterfield, be sure to check her out. Grandma Kelly has a live, and she is right before mine. So thanks, Grandma Kelly, for pinning this live stream, and thanks everyone who came over from Grandma Kelly to pop in and say hello. And thank you to everyone who is watching this after the live stream, watching the recording. Appreciate it very much. We have Jolly Matilda here. Thank you for being here, Tracy. And thanks to all my moderators. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's see who else we have here. Scrolling. Diane Phoenix. Good morning, Diane. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We have the Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. Went over to that channel and watched a couple of those videos. That's a good channel. Be sure to check it out. See who else we have here. Alice Wonderland is here. Good morning, Alice. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Las Vegas saying hello. Nightheart is here. Nightheart was asking a question over in Grandma Kelly's live about the old military airplanes that are stored out here at Davis-Monthan. And there is an old, they call it the Boneyard, very interesting place where they have retired military airplanes in storage, and they actually set them up and seal them up and so that they can resell them later or take parts off of them for airplanes that are still in service. Pretty interesting place. It's called AMARC. So Nightheart, if you Google AMARC, AMARC, they actually have a website out there. It's a very interesting website. Oh, thanks, Gracie. Appreciate that. I have fun doing that. Everybody's saying hello. Bad Idea Lab popped in. I'm here now. What are you going to show us today? Well, you'll have to stick around and find out. I got a couple of videos to show. There's Grandma Kelly. Good morning. Good to see you, Grandma Kelly. Thank you very much for the shout out. Grandma Kelly has a live stream right before mine. Very interesting conversation. She gets into a lot of, this morning she was talking about raising kids and how she's raised her boys and some of the house rules that they have to follow. Now they're getting ready to turn 18, and she's releasing the reins a little bit and letting them mature into adults. And that's not easy raising kids now. We all know that. We have Roy and Becky here. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here. Roy and Becky, Gracie and Jacques are up there in Quartzsite. I'm not sure if you've seen them or met up with them, but we're hoping to catch up with her. And she also says she's going to be down here for the Ironwood meetup, which is a good segue. So we're going to do Box Fan D's meetup starting on the 20th of this month. And then following that, on February 2nd through the 6th, out here in the Ironwood Forest National Monument, we're doing a meetup out here too, co-hosted by Mellow Nomadic Adventures and Fit for Expedition. And we live down the road just a few miles from the campsite out here in the monument. And so we're close by for anyone who needs water, any power, any emergency situations. We'll have that well in hand. There's Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Good morning, Sue. Thanks for joining us. Green Hornet is here. Good morning. Good morning. Green Hornet Squad. Thanks for coming in. A lot of these folks coming over from Grandma Kelly, and I certainly appreciate it. There's my neighbor, Jill. Good morning, Jill. Thanks for coming in. See who else we have here. Scrolling, trying to catch up here. It's 49 in Quartzsite. Well, that's a good segue there. Let's see what we have here. Hey, Siri, what's the weather here today?
Looks like it will be partly cloudy today.
Ooh, I like that. 71 today. You can't beat that. That's why we live here, for that 71-degree winter weather. Now, I won't say anything about the summers, but I'll just simply say that we work in the mornings, and then when it gets hot, we come inside and we watch YouTube. Everybody's saying hello. Renee Deuce Rider's here. Good morning from Quartzsite. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it very much. Hope you're doing well. You're welcome, Ava. You're very welcome. Scrolling. So I started a little merch store. I don't know if it's working yet. I just did a couple of t-shirts, and I tried to do a ball cap, but it didn't work out. So if you see the ball cap up there, don't buy that. It's just a green dot on there. But I do have a couple t-shirts in there and a coffee cup in there for anyone who wants any merchandise. I see it showed up in the chat here. All right, let's see what we have. Dream on Wheels here. Good morning. Full-time RV life, Dream on Wheels, raising a couple kids and traveling around the country. So if you don't know Dream on Wheels, they're a fun couple. Yanai and Travis, and their kids travel with them. So, all right, so the Stream Elements is working. Let's see who else we have here. Saying hello. There's James Catneys. Good morning. Thanks, James. James is the newest member of the channel. And James, I'm going to run this again for you because I appreciate the fact that you joined here, and you'll see your name in this. You're welcome, James. Thanks for being a channel member. Now, all channel members, I have memberships available for 99 cents a month. You don't make any money on it, but what I do for my members is I make sure that I shout them out. So I'd like to run down my members right now. I have Roy and Becky's Travels, who is in the chat. They are coming up live right after, well, Ron Darrell Adventures coming up after me, and then an hour later at 11 o'clock Arizona time, Roy and Becky's Travels will be coming up live. And they're currently down in LTVA South. I have another member, Mo Bang for Your Bucks. Tim is a master member. Traveling Tramps is a master member. Now, Traveling Tramps is currently down in Nogales, Arizona, and so they are exploring Arizona and enjoying the warm weather down here. Jolly Matilda is here. That's Tracy. She used to live out here, and so she enjoys seeing the area in my videos where she used to live. So I appreciate her membership also. Johnny's Journey is a sergeant level member. Now, Johnny's Journeys, if you don't know her, she's actually a van builder. She can take a van that is completely bare inside, or she can modify what you currently have, and she can build the interiors for you. So Johnny's Journeys is a great resource if you need van builds. James Catney's the newest member of the channel. Thanks, James, very much. Box Fan D is a member, and everybody knows Box Fan D. CR View, who is up there in Quartzsite, good friends of ours, along with Roy and Becky. They're also a member. Grandma Kelly's Clean Life, Clean Living, again, another member. And Jenny My World, Jenny D My World is a member. Thank you, Jenny, very much. She does some metal detecting around her area. It's getting cold up where she's at, so she's not real busy right now, but thank you, everyone, all the members that are members of the channel. I really appreciate it. Bad Idea Lab just joined. Thank you very much. Appreciate it very much. So Bad Idea Lab is a content creator. So let's make sure we go over there and check that channel out. And Bad Idea Lab, I will add you to that little video that I have. CR Views here. That's Tim, Gracie, and Crystal. Good morning. Good morning. There's Joy Bless Life. Good morning. Another great channel. Good morning, Joy. They do a lot of walk around live streams, some of them in Gatlinburg. Really interesting to see. Saying hello. So yeah, please post links. There's Roy and Becky's Travels. Anyone who's a moderator, feel free to post links to your channel. And if you want to put the exclamation point, then your channel name, all in lowercase letters, it should pop up automatically. All right. Nightheart says, okay, I'm going magnet fishing, everyone. Have a great day. Nightheart, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it very much. Oh, it's getting up to 52 now up there in Quartzsite. It warms up pretty quickly once the sun comes up. Everybody's saying hello. Diane saying hello to Joy. Another great channel. You got to check Joy Bless Life out. There is Badge. Badge is here. I'm doing great, Badge. Hope you're enjoying the weather. Badge is down here from the Great White North. Got to meet up with him, and he actually drove down to our campsite in Quartzsite, and it was great meeting Badge. Great guy. Had a good time with him, and hoping to meet up with him here in a couple weeks. So Badge, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Everybody's saying hello. We have Michael and Bella's Travel Channel, another great channel. So thank you, Michael and Bella, for coming in. Good morning. Good morning. Box Fan D, good morning. Hope you're doing well, D. Dee's up in Quartzsite also. She's in a park up there. And I mentioned earlier, and I'll say it again, Box Fan D is having a meetup on the 20th of this month on Plumosa Road, which is north of Quartzsite. So if you're not sure where that is and you want to stop by, Box Fan D is going to have her box fan parked up there on the road going into Plumosa Road. So you just drive in Plumosa Road, which is a BLM camp area, and Box Fan D's box fan with her sign on the door will be parked out there, and that's where we're going to find her. Thanks, Diane, for posting that link for Joy Bless Life. Good morning, Dirk Claude Metal Detecting. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. Box Fan D just got up. Get your coffee going there, D. Oh, yummy, yummy. Would cleaning the nails out of a fire pit in the desert with a magnet count as magnet fishing? I guess that would be desert magnet fishing, Roy. But that's a good question. Anybody want to weigh in on that? I'd say that's what you call desert magnet fishing. I'd say that qualifies, yeah. There's Joy Bless Life channel. Thank you for CRView for posting that. All right, scrolling. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. There's Ron Darrell. Good morning, Ron. Are you going to have a live coming up in 40 minutes or so? If so, let us know. And if somebody wants to post a link to his channel, please do. Everybody's saying hello. Yeah, Badge went up and helped Box Fan D with a little work on her fifth wheel. Oh, it's not the 20th, it's the 21st to the 24th. Well, D, I wanted to make sure they weren't late. So that's why I said the 20th. I'm just kidding. Matthew Combs is here. Good morning, Matthew. Thanks for coming in. Joy Bless Life says, I've been shouting out your meetup to a local tiny home builder who is coming to your area. Oh, okay. Around the time. He's Randy at Incredible Tiny Homes, Newport, Tennessee. Wow, that's cool. Incredible Tiny Homes. Tiny homes are becoming a thing now. Green Hornets Squad, his link is there, so be sure to check him out. Matthew's asking, what do we consider an old age? Well, old in body, young in mind. That's how I call it. Bad Idea Labs got an answer for Roy. I call it dry land magnet fishing. That sounds like a good way to describe it. There's Ron Darrell. Thanks, Diane. Anyone who's interested, pop over to Ron Darrell. Be about 35 or 40 minutes. Okay, so Randy Jones from Incredible Tiny Homes is going to Quartzsite. I wonder if he'll bring an example of what he builds when he goes up there. Yeah, some people will arrive early. I will be there a few days early, yeah. So look for Box Fan D's box fan. It's easy to pick out. Yeah, you better hang around, Bad. She might need some help. I guess I should fix Dee's box truck. She might need it. Yeah. Yeah. Be available, badge, because you never know. That's what we do, right? We pop over there and help anyone out who needs help. Oh, that's interesting. You can also find rebar and concrete with a strong enough magnet on a rope. So Joy says Randy just gave away a tiny home. He builds tiny homes on wheels and off wheels. Okay. If needed, he's bringing them to Arizona. Cool. It's a nice resource for sure. Okay, the big tent is going up in Quartzsite. So anyone who's not familiar with that, there's a big tent event. It's when a lot of folks will show up there. Quartzsite normally is about 4,000 population, and I understand it gets up over 1 million during the big tent event. Now that's a big RV show up there. And interesting to just walk around, even if you're not in the market for an RV, you know, they have all kinds of odds and ends that you can buy. They have lots of solar up there you can look at to see what new technology is doing and where it's going. Thank you, Renee. Appreciate the reminder. He has an incredible iBox for around $20,000, which is cheaper than a home for sure, and probably cheaper than most cars you can buy. I mean, a van, you know, a van is going to be what, 40 to 50,000. Yeah, there's Plamosa Road off 95 is where Box Van D is going to be set up. Okay, so he is going to bring it. That's good. Yeah, Badge is a great guy for sure. Sure is. He's been helping Paula from Van Vita Travels with her ambulance. He's helped her a lot, and he helps everybody that needs it. He's a mechanic. He's a retired mechanic, so he can do pretty much anything. And it's not easy to find a diesel mechanic, and he's really good at that. RG Homestead is here. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Scrolling. What else do we have going on? Oh yeah, the Rockin' Gem Show is going on up there in Quartzsite now too. So lots of things to do. And I'm sure the locals there probably stay pretty close to home during the Gem Show. So we're coming up on 9:26. Everybody's saying hello. They sold 300,000 permits this year. Wow. That's interesting. They sold 300,000 permits this year in Quartzsite. Boy, that place is growing for sure. It's tough in the summertime though, because it gets up to like 110, 115, pushes 120 degrees. It's tough to live there. What is an iBox? That's a good question. Yep. Badge has helped tons of people. Best mechanic ever. Yeah. If he can't fix it, it's ready for the junkyard. That's kind of how I look at it. There is Mellow Nomadic Adventures. There's Marshall. Good morning, Marshall. Thanks for joining us. Anyone who is interested in exploring a nomadic lifestyle, maybe getting into nomadic life, Mellow Nomadic Adventures has a vlog and blog that he can give information on how to get into that. He's got a great minivan that he's converted to a stealth camper, and it's a great way to start out. There's Badge's link. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So Randy's getting homeowners to allow us tiny homes on their property. Okay. Rent the land or purchase by homeowners as Airbnbs. Oh, that's cool. That would be nice. So we have 5 acres here, and Oki and I have talked about a small, a guest house. That would be interesting to have a tiny home like that. I'll have to check it out. Hopefully we can see it when we get up there. There's Marshall saying hello. Marshall, if you want, I think you're a mod, Marshall. If you want to post a link to your vlog or do the exclamation point and type out your channel name for your channel link, feel free to do that. Okay, so those numbers came out of the volunteer boss here in the Ranger. Wow. I know that there's a lot more people up there on Quartzsite, the long-term visitor area. A lot of people this year. Green Hornet says, on Saturday, I'm uploading a video of the paranormal around 6:30 p.m. Okay. And after that, it's 7:30. Marcia, you coming out to Dee's? There is Box Fan Dee's link to her channel. So 20,000 home, metal built, ready to live in, grab and go. That's nice. So he'll build it on wheels, or I guess you could drop it on your property. Okay, so here's an explanation. Increda iBox is a tiny home on wheels, 8 by 16 and bigger. You can get an off-grid package that goes with it. Nice. Yeah, that'd be the way to go if you can put solar in it. All right, Marshall. Cool. We'll be happy to see you down there at Dee's meetup, Marshall. Not for a couple weeks. Yeah, we have a couple of doctor's appointments before we head down to Quartzsite. So we're going to be down there around the 19th. The Adventures of Traveling Mike is here. Good morning, Mike. Thanks for joining us. Yep, Ron Darrell says. I'm probably behind in the chat. Thank you, Joy. Appreciate that. Yep, badge will be there. Okay, so if you look at mellownomadic.com for anyone who's interested in studying about the RV life or nomadic life, Marshall has a great way to, lots of information on how to move into that. There's a video of his van there also, if you want to look at that. I had a subscriber on my channel asked me some questions yesterday. They're moving into a nomadic life part-time, and they want to come down here to Arizona and camp and go to some of the meetups, but they weren't really sure what to pack. How many days of clothing do you take? How much water do you need? Those of us that understand nomadic life, we've experienced that, and with experience, you figure out Well, for Oki and I, we take about 7 to 10 days worth of clothing with us. And then if we're not heading back home, then, you can hand wash it in a bucket, hand wash it in a sink, even a bucket at your campsite with some water and a little bit of soap. You can wash your clothing, hang them up and dry them. So there's a lot to learn to, be nomadic, full-time, part-time, or just going camping for a couple of weeks. So be sure to check out Marshall's mellonomadic.com. Great resource for that information. All right, there is Randy's link. Thanks, Joy, for posting that. Well, Matthew, if you need to take a nap, buddy, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. Gracie's saying hello. So the spot where Roy and Becky are at is called The Spot. It's about half went to Dome Rock at some nomadic gathering. There's about 30 of us left here. That's good. That's in the LTVA South area. Yeah, you're going to enjoy Badge, Marshall. He's a great guy. Fun guy, just a great guy all around. Yeah, the women's RTR is going along there, and then the regular RTR is happening there in Quartzsite. And then when that's finished, then Box Van D will have her meet up there. Joy Blessed Life. I'm going to write that down if I can find a pen. I'm going to check that out. There you go, Marcia. You got a new sub. Yeah, great name for it, The Spot, for sure. That's for sure. All right, let me see. We're about a little over halfway through. Let me share another video with you. I don't know if Ava's still here, but Ava likes the koi pond. And so here's my koi pond video. That was for Ava. That's the koi pond out just outside the house here. One that we built many years ago. And some of those koi and those fish in there are over 20 years old. So Ava likes that. So Ava, that was for you. Here's another new video I took. I put the drone up the other morning. We had such a beautiful sunrise that I wanted to try to do a video of a sunrise. And the way you have to do that is you put the drone up and you hover it and then start the camera recording and hope that it holds still for, 15 or 20 minutes, and it worked pretty good. Let me show you that. Yeah, so I set that up as the trailer for today's live stream. So that's what you saw, was that new video. And again, that's just the drone up in the air hovering, looking at the sunrise. It came out pretty good. Always wanted a trail cam, so I just got one and posted the unboxing and animals behind the campground cabin. Yeah, those are fun, aren't they, Joy? All right, let's see what Badge is up to here. Diane Phoenix is keeping him straight. I think Badge said he was actually housebroken. And he says, I never pee on the chair. Yeah, trail cam is fun. Thanks, Marshall. Appreciate it very much. And there's Diane getting Badge settled down. Beep, beep, beep. Scrolling. We have Joy. We have a trail cam in the back of the property here also. And here's a video from that. So that's a water hole that we keep at the kind of in the middle of the property, but at the back of the fence line there. It's really interesting to see. Now, we live in the desert. In the summertime, we don't get a lot of rain until the monsoons arrive. And so the animals need water. And so Oki and I set up a tub, dropped it down into the earth, and we keep it full of water, and the animals come in. So we haven't seen any deer this year, but we do have javelina. That kit fox is kind of fun to watch. The coyotes are constantly coming and going, and it's fun to watch. That's a new camera that I bought that has the video, a nice video feature to it, and it's working pretty well. So hope you enjoyed that. Let me see. There's Lillian. Good morning, Lillian. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Lillian saying hello. But Joy was saying she has a game camera also. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can also use game cameras for security. So if you're a van lifer or a nomad, you can set up a game camera outside. Now, some of the more expensive ones have Wi-Fi capability where you can look on your phone. I haven't played with them, but that would be a good way to record what's going on around your camp. There's Doreen Olson. Good morning, Doreen. I think Doreen's also up there in Quartzsite. Thanks for joining us today. There's Roy, just climbed out of bed and put the coffee on. Becky's still fast asleep. Well, glad you're here, Roy. There's Beliza Chubby. Good morning, good morning. She was in here early this morning. She's over in the Philippines. Pretty amazing, huh? That we can do a live stream and we can pick up people from around the world. Ava's saying hello. Good to see you up, Roy. When you're a nomad and you're retired, you can sleep as long as you want, stay up as long as you want. Well, Michael and Bella said they saw that video. I'll have to go check that out. So be sure to check out Joy Blessed Life if you want to see her video there. So Dee says some areas have badgers, snakes, lizards, scorpions, and free-range cattle too. Yeah, we have free-range cattle here too, Dee, and they usually empty that tub and we have to fill it back up. All right, so Bad Idea Lab says I've got a bunch of kiddie pools. I should do that. Yeah, it's really cool to see what comes in for water. And it kind of motivates you when they start depending on it. You got to make sure that you keep it filled up so that when they come in and they need water when it's hot, that's when they need it the most. So Joy's asking, does your trail cam pick up a snake? No, it doesn't, Joy. And I think because snakes are cold-blooded, I think it picks up with an infrared sensor. And infrared sensors, pick up on heat, on animal heat. And so I don't think it'll pick up on a snake. Now, maybe it will the motion. I've never picked up a snake going by. The Bud Files. Good morning. Good morning. Visiting from Grandma Kelly's Community Tab. Thank you, Bud Files, for coming in. Appreciate it. And we have a new member, Beliza Chubby. Thank you very much for joining the channel. Appreciate it. Now, I've seen her do some live streams over there in the Philippines. So if you're interested, check out her channel. Thank you very much for joining. I will get you on this, Lisa Chubby. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it. All right, so Dee's got a busy day. She's going over to Plamosa Road to visit with some people. Thanks, Dee, for coming in. And everyone will see Dee up there on Plamosa Road on the 21st of this month. Thank you, Joy. There's Michael and Bella's travel channel. And one other thing for anyone who is a channel member, I prioritize your videos. So I keep a list of everyone who watches my videos on my channel. And if you're a channel member, guess who I go to first? I will go to your channel and watch your videos first before I watch anyone else's. So I actually keep a list. Oh, Dirt Claw says, I've been enjoying my new trail cam these last few months. I got a lot of footage of twin fawns. Wow, that's cool. Do you have that on your channel, Dirt Claw? There's Dirt Claw's metal detecting. Thank you, Joy, for posting that. So let's be sure to check that out. Very cool. Very cool. All right, we're coming up on 50 minutes here. Okay, so Dirt Claw says it's on my other channel, Seize the Day. Okay, so that's where the game camera video is. All right, so Diane posted coming up in 10 minutes, Rondero Adventures. So we'll do a raid over there to Rondero's live. Everybody's saying hello. Let's see what else I have to share with you. I wanted to show you the spot. So the spot where Roy and Becky are camped, and also CR View is up there, and about 30 other nomads right now. This is a video of when Oki and I first arrived up there, and I put the drone up and just did a 360.
I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown, but I'm too curious for that. Might be a little crazy, I don't mind, I like the way it feels, no need to set off the...
Here's another one coming up here. Gracie's going to take off. Thanks for coming in, Gracie. Gracie and Jock's Adventures. Another great channel to check out. Thanks for coming in. So Joyce says there are multiple Seize the Day channels. So maybe Dirt Clog can give us the name. He's not a moderator, so can't post a link, but maybe someone can find it and post a link. Yeah, those those Indian drawings are pretty cool. Put the drone up, you can see them really well. All right, Badge, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate it very much. Appreciate the support. Let's see who else we have here. Yeah, they are amazing for sure. So, Marshall, if you want to bring that, you can still bring it. You don't have to have the license to fly it. You just have to have the commercial license to post video on your channel. So, you can fly it is what the FAA considers recreation. So you can fly as a recreation pilot. And there are some rules. If you Google recreational pilot requirements, the FAA has a small, short little test, and it's basically leads you through what the basic rules are to fly a drone. For example, you can't fly over 400 feet, you can't fly in national parks, things like that. And then you can actually, it's called a trust certificate, Marshall. So if you Google trust certificate, take that little test, you can actually print off a little card you can put in your wallet, and you can fly your drone legally. So if you bring it with you to Dee's meetup, we can practice on flying that thing. It's just a matter of posting video on your channel. You can't do that because it's a business and you need that commercial license. So I would love to see you bring that, and we'll have some fun. I'll have my drone with me, and we'll have some fun, and we'll do some practicing. There is Jane, all the way from Canada. Good morning, Jane. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it very much. So Joy I tried to find it on his Dirt channel. So we're trying to find a link to his other channel so that we can see the fawns that he recorded. Oh, I think Diane found it. Is that it? Yeah, you can hold that footage, Marshall. And what if I want to use the footage later after? Do I have to get certified? No, you do not. You can film as much as you want and then just hold that footage. And then I can help you, Marshall, with some of the settings on that drone so that when you're turning, you're not jerking your film footage around. We can get the settings going for you so that you get nice, smooth footage out of your drone, because you and I have the same drone. My parents are doing an RV thing now, and I've been telling my mom about your channel. Thank you, Bad Idea Lab. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, you're welcome, Marshall. In fact, Marshall, I actually taught Dee, Box Van Dee. Oki and I went up to visit her in the place she lives, and Dee was talking about, Steve, someday I want to learn how to fly a drone. So I brought my drone, and I actually talked her into learning how to fly it. She said, "Oh, my eyes are not good. I don't have good coordination. I can't see far away." And so I said, "Dee, you're going to fly this thing." And so what I did was I put it up in the air in hover mode, and then I gave her the control and showed her up, down, back and forth, how to turn it. And we just stayed right there so that she could experience flying a drone. And she did it. She did it. And I have a video on Oki's phone. I need to post that, but she did it. All right, so I haven't even turned it on. So Marshall, there is some software updates that'll be required when you turn it on. So make sure that you have a Wi-Fi connection. Maybe if you're at your folks' house, turn it on, get the app put on your phone. You want to update everything before you come out to the BLM area because it won't work properly until you do that. So Tracy has joined Dirt Clod's channel. That's good. We want to get a Storyteller Donnie a drone and a license also. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Melonomadic Adventures, Marshall is going through the Part 107 course. That's what it's called. It's actually a commercial drone license course through the Pilot Institute. That's the one that I used, the Pilot Institute. They have a great course. And you go through that course, they'll guarantee you pass the FAA test for your license, or they will refund your money. Yes, that Joy's channel's doing great. All right, Lillian's going over to Ron Darrow, and we're coming up on 9:59. I think he'll be starting close to the top of the hour. Okay, so I got the app, still need to do the updating. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, 20% through the course. So Marshall, it took me 5 weeks to get through it. And what I did was I spent an hour to 2 hours every morning. If you don't go through it sequentially and stay on it, you're going to forget some of that information that they teach you. So my recommendation is put your nose to the grindstone. You know, I know you've got a lot on your plate right now, but plow through that course and then get your FAA license test scheduled as soon as you can after you go through the course. It's not a cakewalk. It's not an easy test, but you can do it. Okay, so Tracy says, I actually work for Randy doing sales. Well, Tracy, that might be a good reason to come to Arizona with Randy. Maybe you can stand out there and hand out some brochures. Just saying. The name of the drone school is, once again, the Pilot Institute. Now, if you look at a couple of my drone videos, I have links in the description of my drone videos for this course. And all you have to do is click on that link. I get a little commission out of it. And then you can pay. Everything is online. You take online courses. I went through it a couple years ago. It's an excellent course. Will teach you everything you need to know how to fly and what the rules are, because you're actually a pilot. You're actually a pilot considered by the FAA as a pilot, and they will teach you everything you need to know to stay out of trouble. Yeah, it's a good course. Again, look for one of my drone videos and you'll see in the description there will be a link there. All right, so we're up at 10:02. I think that Ron Darrow will be coming live pretty soon. So thanks everybody so much for being here. I think I saw 29 or 30 in the house, and I appreciate everyone's support. So I'm going to do my outro here, and we will see you next time.